Hey guys, what's up? It's Bree. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I am doing a sit down video. I have my mushroom coffee. I am feeling amazing. I need to actually warm this up a little bit, but I wanted to come on here and do a favorites video. I love watching favorites video because it just gives me an idea on the things that people love me so I can try, because y'all know I love to try products. So I did a little bit of this, a small top 5 products on Instagram, and it did really well. So here we are now. I'm going to be talking about some of the products that I mentioned and just giving you guys a little bit more detail about each product. So if you are interested in seeing the things that I've been loving for this last 2 months, go ahead and continue to watch this video. So the Armani, girl, they look all crusty. The Armani skin tint is so good. I love Armani products in general. I feel like their products is so luxurious, but the skin tint, y'all, it eats down. The colors, I have 2 colors and it matched me perfectly. I have the color D1 and also T4, and to be honest with you, I can wear both of these shades. I've been raving about these products since they sent it over to me. So I've really been loving these. These skin tints are so good. When I go on vacation, these are the only thing that I'm bringing. I love the coverage. It's so lightweight. You feel like it's nothing there. So if you're looking for a foundation that you can wear every day to work, or you can wear it on vacation, you don't like the hustle and the bustle, you just like to keep it very simple, but you want coverage, because I don't like my makeup to look too matte. So this is more of a satin finish, and I like it. If you can go to Sephora, ask them to give you a sample of it, try it out for a few days, and let me know how you feel about it. But I really like the Armani skin tint. So I highly recommend these, y'all. Add them to your everyday routine. Another thing that I've really been loving is the One Size Powder Melt spray. I love this spray. Now with this spray, the only thing that I don't like about this spray, when you spray it on the face, I feel like it leaves the skin a little bit on a dewy side. I prefer my makeup to look a little bit more of a satin finish. So when I spray it, I still dust a little bit of powder back over it. I know this is a powder melt, but I'll do my makeup, I'll set my under eye, dust it away, then I spray it, and then I'll just take like a fluffy brush and just take a little bit of that dew away. But it is so good. I have it on today. I love the way it looks. And this is the One Size Powder Melt. When I first got it, I was like, is this just like a TikTok thing? But it is really good, y'all. So try this out. Another foundation that I've been loving, when I want my face to be snatched and I want my makeup to last all day, I had to go back to the original gold. This is the MAC Studio Fix. This color is in C55. I never tried this color before, but I love this color because I feel like with MAC foundations, when they dry down, they tend to oxidize. But with this one, due to the fact that it's more of a neutral undertone, it does not oxidize and it looks so well. And it's so flawless on my skin. I feel like with MAC makeup, after a few hours, it starts to not look like that makeup look, and it just looks so good. So I've really been loving this. This is the MAC NC. It's not an NC, it's just a C55. Original MAC color was NC50, but this is C55. So this is something that I never even knew they had a shade that just say C, and I think that stands for cool. So I think this shade is a lot more cooler. Okay. Thing that I've been loving is the Christian Dior bronzer. I love this bronzer because it's not too red. I use it a lot. Mine's kind of beat up. I just love this bronzer. If you are my shade or lighter, you can be a little bit darker, maybe like an NW45, you can still wear this. It's just a beautiful bronzer. I do wish they would come out with more colors, like deeper color, at least 2 more colors. But this bronzer is so good. I got something on my packaging, and I love the packaging. It's so cute. It's so big. This is such a big bronzer. This will last me for years, okay? You need this bronzer if you're looking for a new bronzer. You don't have to try out any other bronzer. This bronzer is so good. Love that. Next thing, I had to pull out this Chanel powder. Now, I did show you guys the Chanel powder in a video, a makeup. I'm gonna get me some more because I feel like, I don't know, but I think Chanel just came out with a smaller version of this, but I love this powder, y'all. If you want your makeup to look super flawless and filtered, try this powder. The shade that I use is in, I think it's Dior 40, okay? I tell you, this is a beautiful shade to set my under eye, and also I take it on a fluffy brush and I set all of my face. When I tell you this make your makeup look like a filter, okay? I'm using shade 40, so I feel like I need to buy a little more. This lasts me for a long time. I had this forever. Another thing that I've been loving is the Charlotte Tilbury highlighting under eye powder. I don't know what shade it is, but it's like looking shade. I think it's only 2 colors, and I got this shade here. I don't know the shade. I'll leave it down below for you guys, but this is really good. I don't have on this today because I didn't really want to go for that vibe, but if you want your under eye to look super bright, I'll insert like of me wearing this on the side. Now I don't use this all the time because sometimes it just don't be giving that type of vibe. I'm just around the house. I don't really need my under eye to be super bright like that, but if I'm hanging out or going out and I really want my makeup to eat down, I'm gonna use this. This is my go-to, girl. Every time I go out somewhere, I kind of throw this in my bag, because if I'm taking content pictures and I want my makeup to look really popping for the gram, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and add a little bit of this underneath the eye. She gonna do it for me each and every time. Okay, it's the NYX Buttermelt blushes. They look so dirty because I use my product. I'm gonna pick up a few more colors. I wanna pick up like some of the orange colors, but this blush is so pigmented. Sisters, you don't need a lot of this product. You only need a little bit. When you use this product, take a little bit, put it on the back of your hand, then put it on your face with like a brush. It's gonna give you the look. I have it on today, but I'm not a girl that like, I know the new trend is the heavy blush. That's not my style. I like a little 1-2. I do like you to see the blush, but I don't want, as soon as you look at me, it's right in your face. That's just not my aesthetic. That's not my vibe. Sometimes you have to just let the trends be the trends, okay? Like very soft, classy, pretty girl makeup. So if you are looking for an affordable blush, I feel like these are better than the MAC blushes. Although I love me some MAC blushes, I really do, but I feel like these are more pigmented than the matte blushes, the Rare Beauty, the Dior, any high-end blushes. I feel like these right here, they're like, these here are gonna give them a run for their money. They are amazing. I'm actually gonna go to Ulta today. I wanna get me, I have one more shade, but I wanna get like one. Now the bronzer, the Buttermelt bronzers are a little too red for me. They're a little too red. They're very red, but they are really good as well. I also been using this. It's the Morphe, I think this is called the bronzer stick. It's trying to remind of the Fenty Beauty contouring stick that came out years and years and years ago, but people still use it. I love this product because it is a bronzer stick. So it's not like for contouring. I use it to bronze up my face. So I use it on my cheeks, and I use it on my forehead just to have something under my powder bronzers, just so it can stick, and it blends out so well. Let me show y'all how this blends. Like, color is perfect. The shade is, ooh, Sudden Heat. So this is the bronzer. See, it's not too dark. Oh my gosh, it's so creamy. It just adds the perfect amount of bronze, and I just love that. It don't make the face look dirty. It blends out so well. I love that product. I highly recommend that product. Okay, this concealer by E.L.F. This is the E.L.F. I think this is the hydrating concealer. I love this concealer. This concealer reminds me of the Dior Forever concealer that I love, but I feel like this is a more affordable one. And I really like to use my Too Faced concealer first, right? I use the shade Mocha, and then I let it dry down a little bit, and then I put this shade here by E.L.F. Girl, I cannot see. I don't know the shade, but this hydrating concealer from E.L.F. is amazing. If you have creases underneath the eye and you tend to put on, and when you put on concealer, you feel like it looks a little too cracky or a little wrinkly underneath the eye, you need something with hydration in it. And I feel like Too Faced have a little hydration in it, but this one here is still full coverage, but the hydration is so beautiful, y'all, and it sets so well. and mix it with the Chanel powder. So I want you to take your Too Faced concealer, put a little bit on, and then tap a little bit of the E.L.F. hydrating concealer. I need this in another shade. I want this in a shade that's a little darker so I can use it. What else? Okay, I wanted to talk about the Laneige Cream Skin, and this is kind of like a setting. It's like a toner, but you can also use it as a setting spray. So I use this right before I do my makeup. Even if my face is feeling a little dry throughout the day and I want to refresh, it's called Cream Skin, and y'all, it's so good. I love this product. But this here is the Laneige. This is like a setting powder. When I tell you, if you don't get this powder is so good. It's very blurry, it's very smooth. Like, you're looking sweaty throughout the day and you need to refreshen your makeup to have that like fresh blurring effect. Girl, get this. Just make sure when you get it and you put it on, make sure you blend it out. Cause sometimes I feel like I don't blend it out. I'll just put it on and then I'll like my picture and I'm like, why do I look like that? You have to make sure that you blend it out. And I'll leave everything in the YouTube shop for you guys, but this is so good. So what I do is I just put it underneath the eye. My face is already pretty matte right now, so I don't have to do much. But you don't want to put on much. You don't have to put on too much. When I tell you, it just make your makeup look so fresh and so soft. This right here, I don't hear enough people talking about this Laneige translucent blurring powder. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I'll leave it down below for you guys in the YouTube shop. I like these type of videos. I don't miss a favorites video because I want to see what you're using. So I'm going to create a new tray for this month so I can see, so I could try out new products. Because one thing about me, girl, I will use the same products over and over and over again. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to like out a new makeup tray and a fragrance tray. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you. That's my washer. I really appreciate you, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.